Hello, beautiful people. How are all of you doing today? Chat, I have some good news and I have some bad news. Which one do you want to hear first? Bad news. Okay, let's start with the bad news. Bad news, I played some League of Legends yesterday. Hi. I played some League of Legends yesterday. Yeah. Good news! It was such an awful experience, and it made me so upset that I'm never touching that game again. Fuck that, dude. Oh, bro, no, okay. Anyways, what do we do today? Do we have weeklies to do? Yes, we do. Wait, level up. Oh, I need to do this for Bennett. So true. I think this is my first time doing the highest level of development. Yeah, I don't have my first time clear reward. Oh shit, dude. Confronting Storm Terror in the year of our Lord 2025. True! I missed. I'll take that, though. That's pretty good, bro. Okay. A chunk and a solvent? That's pretty good. We take that. Almost died before the burst? Yeah. Not what I want. This is what I want. Man. Sure. I'll just do this.
Afraid?
Who needs shred?
Do you not even have the courage to be afraid? Control breathing. Is it my turn now? No, my soul. With these rising flames.
Fuck.
Now that's more like it.
She dodged my initial hit. GG.
Going in. Closer now. Foot first. On my
and then burst. Oh, and she dodged the initial hit. Bro, this is not going well.
Have a taste of purgatory. Light it up. Everybody stand. Is it my turn?
Bro. Finally, our burst initial hit actually landed.
Not bad. You've proven to be a worthy opponent after all. Burn it down. Is it my turn now? With these rising flames. Light it up. Spare your energy. Running is of little use.
How is he not phased? I don't know, but...
Light it up. My blade is all that remains. Let me leave you a birth. Rain.
Please don't dodge. Thank you.
Burn it down. Stronger. Witness the power. Let's see how strong you resolve truly.
Okay. Great. No, but at least we got one copy of the one we want, which is effectively worth +1 Dream Solvent. And we got a Pyro Chunk, that's good. We were looking for those. That's great. That's sick. And 3 fragments? That's, dude, that's sick. Alright, I don't really care about doing the other weeklies right now. Actually, that's not true. Is that true? Wait. 454. And which ones does Flynn's want? Who wants these? I only have 4. I guess I do want to. Yeah. Okay. All right. Who wants to be the queen to my king to present a united front? Chat. Any helpers want to join? I can't do this fucking boss.
Oh, you're dripping wet. That must be uncomfortable. Exploration and trials. Adventuring is right up my alley. Get to work.
Or do we not have a? There we go. There we go. No? Yes? Okay. Oh, my sack didn't proc. GG.
Time to act.
Seed Lolly and co-op. That looks like Seed Lolly with cons, because the shield is AoE.
No, my shadow. Let me leave you a birth.
should present a united front. Goose on the loose. She said the thing, chat. Yeah, we don't have any fucking damage. What the fuck is this Kirk, man? 72k. I guess it's because we don't have Farina, but still. It's kind of pathetic. I guess we can hit the queen for now. We're gonna get to the second special attack. I wonder if these people know how to deal with it. Stop hitting the queen. He's gonna die and then they're gonna revive. Well. Or keep hitting the queen and have her revive. I guess. And you guys got this. Okay. I want the rooks. Chat, how do I manifest a rook? I think I need to act out a rook. Okay. I got a rook, I guess. We didn't get two, but we did get one. Plus one rook. No solvent, no billet, no chunk. GG. Why rook though? Flynn's wants the queen? Wait, what? Oh, he does. Well, it's fine. We got a queen too. How would I have acted out the queen? I guess it saved me the embarrassment of a poor performance. That's what it did. Okay, so let's take a look at our training guide real quick and have a little bit of a thunk. Okay? So these things can be farmed any day. Actually, we could start pre-farming the stuff we can pre-farm for Flynn's, but I guess there's nothing, right? The Talon books are new, the enemy mats are new. The boss mats are new, the exploration mats are new. It's just the electro crystals that are not new. Than books and Mora, but yeah. And I also have my Jadewing Spear already leveled. Okay, that's fine then. This I know is not today. GG. This isn't a problem right now. I have enough. I have all I need. Right, I have 54. More than enough. This... once I get this... Once I get Flynn's, I'm gonna need another weapon for Inefa. Right? The question is, what is that weapon gonna be? The answer is probably Fav. Actually. I think I'd rather run Fav over Kitane. Are you going for R1 on Flynn's or cons? I have Jadewing Spear, so definitely cons if I go for stuff, but I don't have enough to guarantee anything. If I get really unlucky, I might not even get Flynn's at all, which would be kind of cooked. Is this today? No, this is tomorrow. GG. Is there anything else then? There kind of isn't. Right? Wait, Talon books for Bennett? When is this? Okay, this is today. Okay, I can do that then. This is something I can do today. Yep. I don't want this, but it doesn't really matter what I have. I'll get some energy.
The princess endeavored.
Control freedom. Odds reveal. Adventure time. I'm going in.
Bro, where the f...
Light up the blazing
what? I guess.
full throttle.
What do you think is better? Flynn's Vertical without a 5-star Electro character, already have Inefa, or Loma? Only have Nahida Zendro on the account. I think they're both things you can consider.
Burn it down. Teamwork is strict. Quick as a flash. On my wings of darkness. Pyroclastic surge. Try and stop me.
Is Lama worth with C2 Nahida and no Nilo? Probably not. Because if you don't have Nilo, the only teams where you would really want to play Loma are teams where she's replacing Nahida, not teams where you're playing her with Nahida. And if you have C2 Nahida, it's not a big upgrade. Ah. Man, this domain is ass. It sure is. It sure is. Alright. Which character will get more buffs? Ressa with Durin or Flynn with Columbina? How the fuck am I supposed to know? Do you think the Z in Zajef stands for Zoyoverse or like what?
Thank you for add Astra.
Thoughts about TTDS, Deepwood, Loma, and Kenichis? I don't want to calc it! Stop! You can't make me! Also, let's finish this so we can get our resin. Are we Saturday? No, we're Friday. So this is kind of annoying then. No, I can get this. Cook and forge. Okay, forging is actually a problem though. Because what do I forge? What am I doing? I guess I'll just forge these. Because I can't forge these because I keep running out. And same for these. I guess I'll just forge these. And I need to cook as well. Okay, fuck you. What do I cook? I need to cook 20 things. I guess we cook 20 steaks. I kind of want some actual healing food, but I don't have the ingredients for it. And ain't no fucking way I'm buying ingredients. You know? Flour. Oh, maybe I do have flour. Okay. I have a little bit. I don't have that much, but I have a little bit. Process some more flour. In that case, we can make some of these. Can't make 20 quite, but almost. Oh! You can get special dishes from Cole. That's crazy. Why do I need to do this 15 times, huh? Any explainers in the chat that can explain to me why you need to do this 15 times? For achievements? Right. Oh, I didn't get the achievement to burn shit. Maybe I should go for that achievement. Oh shit. Coley popping off, dude. Wait, I have Bennett now. But actually, did you guys know that using Bennett is suboptimal for this? Because it doesn't fucking matter how much you heal from the egg. It matters how many eggs you have. So Bennett is worse than Barbara.
Full throttle. Try and stop me.
20 done? Yeah. Alright. Huge! Battle Pass level 50. And we get... nothing. Alright. What's our pity right now? 5. Okay. So Loma can each now? Fine. What team should it be? In each better Mawika Loma? So Loma over Emily? But isn't Lama's whole point to decrease Dendro Res? So shouldn't it be Lama over Mawika instead? And do triple Dendro? With Bennett? But then you lose power resonance? I suppose that's true. What else do we need? That's it.
Many insects have a compulsion to follow the light, and humans are the same. Except we call it...
Okay. Ganesh, base attack, 332 plus 510. Attack percent. Always attack sands. Always noblesse. Always substats. And then, please shut the fuck up. Does he get any self-attack steroids? I don't think so, right? Yeah. Okay. Then we have our resonance. And that's it. Right? Here? 350 plus 139% of Bennett base attack. Damage percent 46.6, 15, 30 from weapon. What else we have? Malika. That's like 25% average. Is that it? Yeah, it is. Value 98.4, 62.2, 80, 20 times 6.6, 27.6 times 2. This minus 1. Effective attack 1, total attack times 1 plus damage percent. Times crit multiplier. Honestly, alright. Motion value 1. 1168.6 times 5. Meh. Let's do 4 in Bennett buff and 1 out of Bennett buff. Because if we're bursting on Malika after Bennett buff, we're not getting all 5 within Bennett buff. I'm gonna sneeze. Okay. So 1168.4 plus 97.4 times 2 times 2, 1, 2. Probably like 7-ish average. And then 1168.6 plus 227.8 plus 205.3 times, what was it, 6, 7, 5? Something like that. Okay. Are we 4Eing? No, this is 5E, but with the Malika burst after Bennett burst, so the last E doesn't have the Bennett buff. Anyways, this is 191 plus 565. Yeah, that makes sense. Attack percent 20, 20, 25. $139. Okay. Average chatter Genshin question. What is this, Lumpy? What the fuck did you send me? Alright, buddy. 15. 46.6. Good value. 60, 62.2, 20 times 6.6. Motion value. $275 and $466. Okay, Emily. 335. 454. Let's put her on deathmatch. Attack percent. Same shit as Kanich, but we also get plus 18% from the set bonus. It's 18 and 54, right? Or no, 18 and 50. So, okay. Ah. Flat attack. Yeah. These, yeah. Damage percent on for the on-field stuff. 50, 46.6. Is that it? I mean, he gets like nothing. There's also 24% attack from deathmatch. Crit value, 98.4. 62.2, 20 times 6.6, 36.8 times 2. Motion value for the on-field stuff. Oh boy. Okay. A4. Oh yeah. Plus minimum of 36% and total attack divided by 1,000 plus times 15%. So yeah. Okay, motion value for the on-field stuff. There's gonna be maybe 2 hits of the burst. But we burst every... Do we burst every rotation in this team? Wait, actually, now that I think about it, You go to MED before Bennett, not after Bennett. What am I doing? So nothing happens while Bennett is on field. Or while Bennett field is deployed. So... Okay, it's... This hits every 1.5 second, right? Bro, I'm gonna be so for real with you guys. I completely forgot the frequency of Imity's hits in her stuff. So we're gonna have to take a look at the GC sim and see how often her shit hits. Let's just look at a... No, that's C6. It's gonna be cringe. Look at this team. Sample. So... I look at level 2. It hits at 4.8, 6.3, 7 point. Okay, so it's 1.5 second exactly. That, and then, and then, what's the name of the ascension? Clear Dew Cologne. So, first hit at 9, then 14.5, then 20.5, then 31, then 37. Let's just actually count them. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 10. 10 in 70 seconds. So... You get about 2.5 per rotation. Sure. Okay, so in an 18-second rotation, you get 24 142.8 times 24 plus 600 times 2.5. But then there's also the burst. But the burst is kind of sus, man. I'm actually kind of curious how long the rotations are with Kenichi, Emily, optimized stuff. So this seems, yeah, this is okay. Like, this seems a little inflated. It's because it's only 2 rotations. Let's look at this one instead. All right. So their rotation is, yeah, so they do Maoika burst before Bennett burst. And if I generate a sample seed, and I look at Fantastic Voyage, the first one is at 4.5. The second one is at 23.2. 23.3. So it's like an 18.5 second rotation. Next one is exactly 18. Next one is 19. But yeah, when you have both the Malika burst and the Emily burst, your rotation is 19 seconds instead of 18. Which is one thing that Llama's gonna have over them, is that her field time is lower. So you'll always be able to do 18-second rotations. In practice, I think most of the time, this will be around 19 seconds. Anyways, res multiplier 1.1. Damage, yeah. And then Malika. Okay, also, let's just say fuck it and do this here instead of here. And Malika burst before Bennett burst, because I'm pretty sure that's what we're supposed to do. 359 plus 510. Attack percent. We don't have the noblesse. We have the rest, and we have her own buff, which is 30%. Okay, damage percent, 46.6, 40. Are we calculating Kanish? Because people were asking about Llama with Kanish. Right, also... Uh, 40, 15... No, 15. I was wrong. 30 from Serpent Spine. That's it. And this is going to be without her self buff. Good value. Effective attack. Motion value. 756.8 plus 2.7 times 200. 126.5 plus 6 times 217.6. So around 80k for this. You don't get full 200 fighting spirit. I mean, you kind of do. It's pretty close. It's close enough. What side is Maui on? Deepwood. If we do 18 seconds instead. Okay, no, but with a 19-second rotation, we need to add Malika or immediate burst every other rotation. Immediate burst is 369.2 times, what is it, 4? But it's every other rotation, so it's just times 2. Yeah. And then if we manage to do 18-second rotations, we'll be at around 90k, which, yeah, makes sense. The DC sim was at around 90k. Okay. Now, let's take a look at what happens if we remove Malika. And instead we do Loma. So, first of all, I'm gonna remove this. Second, we remove the power resonance, so minus 25% attack. Third, we remove the damage percent from Malika's passive, which was the 25 I added here. And that's it. Instead, what do we get? We get Loma's 24% attack from the TTDS. And we get a little bit more shred. Instead of being at minus 20, they'll be at minus 45, so 1.225. And the rotation will more reliably be 18 seconds. And then Loma's personal damage. 225 plus 401. Attack percent. 20 plus 10-ish. Flat attack. 350. Total attack. Total attack 2, I'll just have EM here. So 315.2 plus 187 times 3. No, times 2. No, 187. You probably go EM damage grid in this team. Plus 80 from substats. Is there anything else? No. Damage percent, 46.6, 15. Yeah, Aurora of Legend, that was intentional. It's because the implementation for Sapwood assumed that you pick up the leaf, but if you put Sapwood on Bennett, there's no leaf to pick up. So I would have had to make another column for it, and I couldn't be bothered. She does get damage percent. Plus minimum of 32 and 0.04% of her EM. Did she snapshot any knowers? Because that actually kind of matters in this team. Anyways, crit value is just gonna be the same as this. Effective attack. Yeah. Motion value. 206.7 plus 7 times 163.2. 7 times 326.4. So this is without accounting for the burning damage, which is going to be slightly higher with Loma than it will be with Malika. because Loma builds EM. So this is probably a slight upgrade, actually. I don't like this. Also, I just realized I've probably been capped on main for like 30 minutes. What about Loma instead of Emily? That's probably worse. Bro, what's going on with the updates here? Okay. Oh, we're not capped, chat. Almost capped, but not quite. I don't understand how it's better than Maoika, because as it turns out, Maoika's not that good in Kaniche teams. And a bit of Shred plus TDDS is kind of just enough to compete with Maoika. Well, the Pyro poof. The Pyro stays on the enemy unless it dies. You only need to apply Pyro once for burning, as long as you don't remove it with other reactions. But Maoika will be more comfortable to play, because there are things that can remove auras from enemies. Also, in Dribble Dendro, you probably lower your energy to 0. Yeah, I didn't account for that either. Your energy requirements will be lower with Triple Dendro. Although, you might experience some difficulties with Bennett energy. So perhaps it's not actually better. Loma better than Maoika. Honestly, true. Not because of this team, just in general. True! Hyper Bloom, my goat. What the... Wow. Is C6 Naida even better than C0 Loma? C6 probably, yeah. C5 probably no. But does C6 even noose? Nida C6 is like basically the same as Yolon C6. Dude, imagine if I got this on the other set. Yeah, I kind of want to see how it goes. Okay, never mind. That's enough. Potential Varka piece. True. Real. 100%. Mm-hmm. Eh, we'll keep it locked, I guess. Alright. Alright. How many days do I have left for the... this? 2 days? Probably do it tomorrow. I'll do it off stream today, actually. Wrong place.
Add Astra. Thank you for add Astra.
Okay. Go back to the other account. What the fuck is... oh. Okay. I believe it might be time to start recording. Give me a second.
Many insects have a compulsion to follow the light, and humans are the same. Except we call that light hope.
I didn't end up posting the other video, did I? I made a progress update like a month ago, but I don't think I ended up posting it. Oh well. I guess that means this is gonna be the first video I post about this. Everyone say hi to YouTube. Hello, beautiful people, and welcome. Hi. To a progress update video on something I've been working on for the past couple months. When they announced Stygian Onslaught, I was fairly excited, and you know, when the game mode came out, no, how do I say this actually? So yeah, okay. Last patch, Hoyo added Stygian Onslaught to the game, and it gave us an actual endgame mode, and maybe more importantly, it gave us, or not more importantly, but, and on top of just the actual normal endgame stuff, it also provided us with like an additional piece of challenging content that doesn't have actual proper rewards, just has cosmetic rewards that are temporary. But that's basically something that you can do to challenge yourself with the dire difficulty, which I haven't unlocked on this account yet, but we'll get to that. Because they added that, and because of the way that it's balanced, which is it's balanced to be very difficult but possible for well-invested C0R1 teams. It will sometimes be possible for C0R0, but not every boss will be possible for C0R0. Because what I do on my main account doesn't involve going for character constellations or signature weapons, it effectively means that dire mode on my main account is just something that it's not something I'm meant to be able to clear, right? I will sometimes be able to do one of the bosses, maybe even two, but I probably will never be able to do all three of them without reusing units. But I figured, what if I just made another account where I actually do go for the strong early constellations on characters? I'm still not going to spend money on this game, but you can go for constellations without spending money. It's something you can do. If you're willing to go for less units in total. And so that's what that was the idea behind making this account. And I made this account about 2 months ago. I'm recording this on the 22nd of August. I started the account on the 14th of June. It's been about two months and a week. And as of last week, basically 2 months exactly into making the account, I have 36 Startavis. So if it was just for Abyss stuff, I would basically already be done. But it's not just for Abyss stuff. I made this account for Stygian Onslaught, so I wanted to make a video and talk about the progress I've made on this account, the decisions I've made, why I've made them, and what I'm planning to do going forward. So let's get right into it. First, I started playing. Wait, let me open Genshin banners. History. So, open image. Okay. Oh, what the fuck? Why is it so small? There we go. Okay. So, this is the banner that, actually, that's not true. This was the banner that was out when I started the account. This was the banner that was available when I started the account. And my first major decision was to skip Skirk. Now, if you've been following the meta at all, you'll know that Skirk is a pretty strong character, so some of you might be surprised by my decision to skip her. So I wanted to quickly explain to you guys why I decided to skip her. The main obstacle for my my goal of clearing dire difficulty is time. If you're not gonna spend money, the amount of Primo Gems that you obtain is pretty directly correlated to the amount of time spent. What that means is that your goal, if you're trying to clear dire, should be to find the teams that can clear dire level content with the lowest amount of 5-star pulls. And that's where the problem with Skirk comes in for an account like this. Skirk is a great character, but her premium team has 2 other 5-stars, both of which are fairly important. And C0R0 Skirk generally won't be able to clear dire. That means that in order to be able to clear dire, you're gonna need at least 4 5-star pulls. And on top of that, that's assuming everything goes right. But it's also assuming that the characters on Skirk's teams get reruns at times when I have the Primo Gems to afford them. In other words, committing to Skirk on her release banner would have made it very difficult for me to make other decisions going forward. In total, 4 5-star pulls to get a dire clear isn't that bad. It's not great, but it's not that bad. But relying on specific other 5-stars means that if I do get Skirk, and then Escafie gets a rerun in 5.1, say, it effectively means I can't go for Flynn's. Because I need to save my Primo Gems to guarantee Escafie before her banner is gone. Right? I said 5.1, I meant 6.1. You know what I mean. The reliance on multiple different 5-stars gives me less flexibility on when I can spend my Primo Gems, which isn't really ideal for an account like this, where the goal is to get to a dire clear as quickly as possible. It still would have been fine to go for Skirk. I could have gone for like C1, R1 Skirk, and then maybe I would have been able to get a clear with Farina Charlotte or something. But then there's also the fact that dire content might be a little bit less favorable to Skirk a year-ish from now, which is more or less the time window when I would expect I would be ready to start seriously tackling dire difficulty. Because she just came out, content was designed to be favorable for her very recently, but there's no guarantee that'll stay the case in the future. Anyways. I decided to go for Malika after this Skirk banner. There are a few reasons for that. One, Malika is the strongest carry in the game. Two, Malika's C2 is good for an early constellation. Her C1 is pretty whatever, but her C2 is very good. So overall, it's pretty strong. Three, Malika is also a character that sees play in the best teams of other carries, and her C2 gets value there. So even in the long term, C2 Malika will stay useful on my account. Even if she gets power crept later on. On top of that, the optimal Malika team, technically you want to use Shilonen, but Shilonen is not necessary at all. It's more of a comfort thing. So you can use Beta Eonson, which means that you're not reliant on 2 additional 5 stars, it's only 1 with Citlali. On top of that, while Citlali is very good, I'll be able to have a strong Malika team with throwaway bullshit with C2 Malika that'll at least be able to do one side of Abyss for me, no problem. So I won't be missing out on any Abyss primos. So all of those reasons together is why I decided to go for Malika. Paired with the fact that Eonson was on her banner, and Eonson and her constellations are good, so getting her was nice. I decided not to go for Malika's signature. I might consider going for her signature at some point, but I decided not to go for it on this banner because Luminous is too dog shit. And Malika will probably get a rerun by the time this account is ready to do Dire anyways. So if I think I need the Sig, I'll just go for it then. Next was the Inefa and Citlali banner. I decided I will not go for Citlali. Right now, getting Citlali would finalize my Malika team, and honestly, I'd basically have a Malika team that can clear Dire. The problem is, I still don't have other teams. I don't have other teams that can clear Menacing. Let alone Fearless, and let alone Dire. So getting Citlali for that wouldn't actually do anything for me. And also, I wasn't even able to clear Abyss. And so I made the decision of focusing more on my other teams and potentially getting Citlali either on her next rerun or the one after that. But I wasn't sure if I was going to get Inefa. And so I waited. And a few days ago, they revealed the Molani banners. But here's the thing. For the Inefa banner, I decided to do a few pulls on it to try to get copies of Sing So and Fischl. Because they're just fairly useful units to have. And then I lost my 50-50, and I didn't get Inefa. And then they announced the Molani banner. And I saw that there was Bennett and Aoife on the banner. Aoife's not that good, but since I don't have Sucrose, Animo Catalyst is kind of useful for me right now. I saw this banner, and I was like, okay, if I go for this banner, and I get spooked by an early 5-star, I'll lose my guaranteed 50-50 to Molani. I could go for Molani, but honestly, I don't really feel like it. I hate this character with a passion. My god, I fucking hate Molani. God. Ah. And so I decided, alright, in that case, here's what I'm gonna do. I'll just get Inefa to get rid of my guarantee. so I can go on this banner without risking getting spooked as much. If I properly do my exploration and my events and all that, I should be able to also guarantee Flynn's before Flynn's banner is over. And Flynn's is a character that functions fairly similarly to Skirk. When it comes to the way his teams scale with constellations, but his base team is a tiny bit weaker, but in exchange requires one less 5-star. Basically, I could do a C1 Flynn's like optimal Flynn's team with the same amount of pulls as a C0 optimal Skirk team. And between the two, I'd actually rather have C1 Flynn's. On top of that, content is gonna be tailored for lunar reaction stuff for the foreseeable future, so I figured that getting Flynn's was probably a pretty decent idea. And so I've decided that I would go for Inefa and then go for Flynn's. And that leaves us to the current state of our account, which is we finally got our copy of Bennett on the Milani banner. We got it fairly early. We didn't get spooked by an early Milani. Bennett is C0, but honestly, that's good enough for now. I just need to own him for now. Constellations will come later. I got Inefa. Inefa's not fully invested yet, but she's looking alright. And my current Primo count is fairly low. But we will slowly but surely build it back up for Flynn's. And the new area is also going to get us a bunch. 5 pulls is not bad. It's not very good. But yeah, there's a lot of standing Primo gems on my map right now. Like, if you look at my exploration percentage, right? All these being noticeably below 100% effectively means that there's a lot of Primo gems hidden there. So as long as I'm properly taking care of my exploration, I should be able to get enough for Flynn's before his banner is gone. In any case, I'm sure some people are a little bit curious as to what my current highest possible damage I can do is, and I'm kind of down to show you. So let's just do that. My Mavika is currently on an R1 title shadow. It's a little suspicious. Obviously, if I want to use this weapon, I should actually refine it. But I just can't be bothered farming rocks for this shit. Especially when I'm going to eventually bench it for something else. And it's not like the refinements are going to be the difference between a clear and not a clear right now, so... meh.
Care for a dance? Dance with me! The show's only just begun.
We didn't meld properly. GG.
Over here.
We need to properly be aiming on the small ones, because the big one has resistance.
Care for a dance? Dance with me!
900k.
At least you were here to watch.
testing my patience is ready.
Controlled breathing. Start them. Hold that pose. Breath from the sky. Prepare for a dance. Dance with me. Stronger. The show's only just begun. Light of the blazing sun. The curtain.
Journey ends here, Lord of Sand. Your sacrifice is ready.
Anyways. For now, it's alright. It'll obviously be higher once we get a real animal unit instead of Lynette. Once we get Zilali. Just for the screenshot. It would also be higher, obviously, with properly built Bennett, with Yonzon, Zilali, whatever. Our Lunar Charge team does fine. Our clear was fairly tight because the Lunar Charge team is still quite a bit weaker than the other one.
Dance with me. Ultimatum voted audience, won't you?
We're hitting for about 20k on our reaction Lunar Charge damage and a little bit over 40k on the Inefa A4, A1, sorry. Oopsie. I wasn't targeting the right enemies, but the reaction damage is fairly low, all things considered, right now because our characters are not level 90, and that's the main thing it scales with. Our ascension damage is pretty normal for a team like that. Obviously, it'll be a lot higher if we get a real animal unit. I really fucking wish I had Sucrose, honestly. I'll level Aoife and use him instead for now, probably. But I just got him a few days ago, so he's not leveled yet. In any case, our banner luck has honestly been kind of unbelievable. Right, I did about 300 wishes on the Mawika banner. I did about 150 on the Inefa banner. So I've done like almost 500 wishes on limited banners so far. And across those 500 wishes, I have not obtained a single off-banner 4-star character. I only got the on-banner characters or weapons. I have yet to obtain a single off-banner 4-star character. Which is kind of crazy. All the 5-star, all the 4-stars that I have that weren't banner characters are from the standard banner. And like we got Aoife and Bennett on this banner. Before that, it was the Inefa banner, which was Fischl, Sethos, Singto. We got Singto, Weapon, Sethos, Singto, Weapon, Singto, Sethos, Weapon, Singto, Weapon, Sethos, Chi-Chi, Sethos, Weapon, Sethos, Fischl, Weapon, Fischl, Weapon, Singto, Fischl, Weapon. Before that was the Mawika banner, which had Eonson, Yao Yao, Changling. Eon-san. Eon-san. Yao Yao. Weapon. Yeah. I'm not gonna keep going, but you get the yeah. So it's been a little cooked because of that. Because just the amount of 4-star characters I have is a lot lower than it should be. It means that entering IT is difficult. And my team options are fairly limited overall as well. But it is what it is. It's also a tragedy. I've gotten 3 Yao Yaos from the standard banner, but I also got 8 Yao Yaos from the Mawika banner. So 3 of my standard pulls were just completely worthless. This account also started with fucking... First 4-star was Bell, second 4-star was Bell, third 4-star was Chongyun, fourth 4-star was Flute, or some shit like that. It was not a good start at all. But I didn't want to reroll, so I just kept going with it. I'm currently on C1 Telnari because again, Hoyo just fucking hates me and refuses to give me new characters. It's trying to keep me out of Imaginarium Theater. GG. Even despite all of that, I still somehow managed to get enough characters to enter hard difficulty of the current IT. And I got my rewards for it. As long as you can enter, honestly, this is pretty trivial to clear. Anyways, going forward, the plan is to go for Flynn's, and then if I get Flynn's early, I'll try to go for cons on him. Both his C1 and C2 are fairly powerful early constellations. So if I end up getting them, I'll be pretty happy. Also, one of the few things that actually went right, or one of the few things I got lucky on this account, the standard weapon I got was Jadewing Spear, and Jadewing Spear is one of the few standard weapons that is actually impactful, especially if I end up going for Flynn's. It's obviously not as good as his signature, but C1 with Jadewing Spear is so much better than C0 or 1. This account is not free to play. I didn't spend any money on it, but people have gifted me Welkins. I don't care enough about the free-to-play label to be bothered by that. But for the sake of transparency, I wanna mention it. I'm never gonna spend any money on this account, and I'd prefer if people don't gift like top-ups. But I really don't mind being gifted Welkins. It is what it is. Also important to keep in mind, right? Even if I use the Welkin, right? If you have a Welkin for the next 4 years, it won't be enough to make up for missing 4 years of login rewards and event rewards. So, as long as I don't end up getting top-ups, this account won't end up with more Primogem economy than old accounts. Which is part of why I'm not too bothered by it. That's why you log in every day if you get Welkin. No, but I mean, what you get from Welkin is less than what you get just by default as a free-to-play. So 2 years of logging in is not as much as 1 year of logging in with Welkin. Anyways. Is there anything else I want to say about this account? Not really. I mean, things are looking pretty good right now. I have a bunch of characters level 70 because I leveled a lot of them so I could enter the current IT. I'll keep doing that to at least be able to enter hard difficulty IT on each iteration. I don't think I'll bother trying to go for Visionary yet, because I just don't have enough characters to enter and it's going to take a while to get them. But who knows, maybe at some point I'll go for it. We'll have to see how it goes. Yeah. Let's not talk about how good my Molani artifacts would be if I ended up going for Molani on this account. Because it kind of makes me angry. Anyways, right now the plan for the future, like I said, I want to get Flints. I'm gonna go for cons on Flints, and after that I'll probably hold off. I'm not gonna pull for anyone in 5.1. And I'll see how things look for Columbina. Once we know more about Columbina, I'll probably either go for Columbina if she ends up being an upgrade to Flint's teams, or I'll skip her and try to go for a different like team. Maybe if Columbina doesn't suit my Flint's teams, maybe at that point I'll consider going for the following Molani rerun. Or maybe I'll end up going for Alice. Who knows? The plan for the 5-star selector right now kind of doesn't matter. The reality is that on an account like this, I will never be using any of the standard 5 stars in my dire teams. So my main focus should be to get a 5-star character that gets me to a unit number breakpoint to enter a higher difficulty of IT. Because that's like a 200 Primo Gems.
Dripping wet.
If I already had all of them,
Let's take a break.
I'd probably go for Monacons. Because she's the only one that I could maybe potentially consider using, but meh. Or maybe I would go for Tirhnari Con just to get closer to C6, because once I have C6 Tirhnari, additional copies of Tirhnari will be converted to more Star Glitter. Maybe that's the 5-head play. But who knows? Anyways. Right now, I'm in the process of building my Bennett and Inefa mostly. I still have my Eonson to finish building, but I don't want to use Dream Solvents if I can avoid it, so I'm just gonna slowly build her when I end up getting these from the Arlecchino boss. I'm also crossing my fingers and hoping we get a real event weapon that I can use on Maoika. because using Tidal Shadow feels awful, so I would much prefer having an actual weapon I can use. That's obviously not currently the case. I unfortunately do not have Mailed Flower that I can use. GG. But it's okay. We'll get an event Claymore that isn't made for lunar reactions soon, right? Klugi. Anyways, but yeah, that's pretty much it for the current state of the account. We're Air 55, halfway to 56. Things are going well, and yeah, I think I'll make another progress update once I'm able to clear Fearless. But that's probably not gonna happen for a while because my current plan is to go for Flynn's, and Flynn's does not give me a third team. Flynn's just makes my Inefa team stronger, which means the next banner I go for does not unlock the ability for me to enter Stygian Onslaught Fearless difficulty. Maybe if I end up getting baited by the prospect of getting Bennett Constellations and find myself with a Milani. But, oh well. That's gonna be it for the progress update. I hope you enjoyed, hope you learned a thing or two. I guess this was not really a learning video, it was more a showcasing video. But, yeah, if you wanna keep up to date with the progress of this account, it'll mostly be happening live, not on YouTube, so come follow me on Twitch. I do stream every day, like literally every day. Actually, when was the last time I took a day off? Kind of curious. When was... My god. Okay. My last day off was January 31st. So yeah, when I say I stream every day, I mean it. I stream every day, so you guys should drop by, say hello. And I will be seeing you there. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, YouTube. Yeah, I'll tell the editors. Recorded. Progress. Update. Video. Can we stall? You want stall. Fine. Fine, we can stall. We stare. Ooh. Tardy. Fuck. Ratty? Is that a word? Bet. Pretty good performance, chat. Oh, what? That is not a mini? What's going on here? That's a biggie. What the fuck? Bro, I need to zoom in. What the fuck? Wax. Alien. Streaming glitch. Huh? Docking spots. Ports? I don't know. Sweet potato look-alike. Yam? Top notch. Informally. Greenskeeper's roll of grass. Oh. Campfire remnants. Ashes. Nickname for the Florida Gators football stadium. Swamp, I guess. Cast out of a country. Okay, it was not port. Exile. Ears. Can I bend your ear for a second? Song. Okay. Songs. Like an ambitious, competitive personality. Not sure. Simple to play card game for 2. Okay, it was not Yam. This is Uno. Oh wait, maybe it's not actually. Because it's not necessarily for 2. Simple living sect. Shop owner's stock. Goods? Maybe? This is Mo. Probably not goods. Wares. No. Top notch. It's goated. It's prime. Amish. Maybe it was Yam. Is there a card game called War? Maybe there is. Like an ambitious, competitive personality. What are the circles even? What are they supposed to be? Is this type A? I think it is. What the fuck? Huh? What the fuck? A greenskeeper roll of grass. What the fuck? A shop owner's stock. Maybe it is goods and it's primos. Primo, not prime. Twang? Is twang a word? Maybe? Fuck me, dude. Wait! Piers is with an I. Dude, I don't want to talk about it. This was not a, well, this was not a mini, okay? I refuse. I get it, by the way, this is a domino, because, like, the shape of the mini is a domino. I refuse to, no. 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 Anyways, today is not a balls day, but that's okay. You know why? Because we're gonna get it in 4. Alright, not Sumeru, but not too long after 3.2, not Catalyst. Let's try Linny. We got it in 3. Easy clap. In the mortal world, at times like these, is it not customary to use an umbrella? So it's someone's Rain voice line. And it's someone who's separated from the mortal world. Yeah, okay. But haven't we had this exact one a few days ago? But I don't remember what it was. I need more. No, we haven't. Okay. Is that gumming? Yeah. That's gumming. Yeah. Gumming. A compass. Mika? Okay. Bald. Wasn't bald. No balding today. Clara. Gerillo Destruction. Who else is Gerillo Destruction? What the heck? Bro, what? Who else is Gerillo Destruction? I mean, Lugo is not 1.0. Oh, he's Nihility too. What am I fucking yapping about? Bro, am I an idiot? Why am I not? Who the fuck? Oh, Hook! Hook! Hook. Hook. It's fine. This is probably some fucking bullshit, man. I honestly don't know or care. I cannot be bothered. Is that Rampa? Yeah. Okay. Okay. That's... That's probably genuine. No. I don't know. It kind of looks like Genuine's, blade. Or maybe it looks like a saber. What if it's saber? Okay, it's not. Acheron? Okay, it was Acheron. Okay. Gun. Boot Hill. Bear. Mara. Like an ambulance, so it's a healer. Who's a healer with a gun? Natasha? But why would she have a bear? I don't know. Is it a Ben day? Nope. Yesterday was a Ben day. We can't get a back-to-back Ben. A back-to-Ben. Let's try Billy. Ooh. Let's try... Probably not Anomaly. I'm not feeling Anomaly. I'm feeling Stun. It is a Stun. Who's a 1.0 Stun again? I don't think she would have those mats. Bro, there's starting to be a lot of characters I don't know here, but it's fine because this is probably 1.0. Who was a stun in 1.0 again? I mean, it's not Ambi. What else? What other elements are there? There's lightning, but it's not Ambi, and I think she was the only one. There's ether, but there was no ether stun. Maybe it is her. It is, okay. Okay. Alright. GG. Next is the best duel. Ooh. Oh, that's a nice one. Oh, that's a nice one. That's like 280. 282. It was 280. Damn. Okay. Next. Let's do the spell check. I'm not a robot. Get started. Expand your vocabulary. That's how you say that word? I feel like that's not. That was not easy. That was a medium. What the hell? I'm pretty sure the is just like not supposed to be there. Yeah. Why do they add an before words, man? Fix your Oh fuck, I'm an idiot. It's Googol when it's the noun. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. This has to be a French thing, by the way. This has to be a French thing. I knew it. It might be an I. I think it's an I. Yeah. Dude, I could have gotten it perfect if I fucking thought. If I used my brain for half a fucking second, dude. It's G-O-O-G-O-L, right? Yeah. Fuck! Fuck! That could have been a perfect! Madge. Of course, it's a fucking... I don't think I can show this. But that looks like the MC from Mirai Nikki, but those characters don't look like characters from Mirai Nikki. But I guess it is. Yeah. Is that... I don't know. Oh, this is a fucking Wistoria? Wand and swords. Tuh. Dude, bro's hair looks so goofy, by the way. It's kind of crazy. I don't know. This guy's hair is really yellow. Is this banana fish? No. What the... I don't know, man. The night beyond the tri-cornered window. Okay, buddy, that's okay. All right. That's is that Vanitas from the case study of Vanitas? That's Conan from Detective Conan. That's something with a Z. Maki Zenin, yeah. From JJK. And that's Moomin Rider. From One Punch Man. Bro, is this the first time we get all of them? It is. Oh my god. Oh my god. Is that the dragon from Tsukimichi? Wait, that's the MC from Tsukimichi. Isekai equals no. Isn't that the weeb romance? This one? Dude, I don't remember this guy's name, man. Or her. GG. Yeah, okay. GG. Sorry, this is a very funny one. I don't know any of these. Kiss Sis. Okay. That's... Okay, moving on. Moving on. Moving on. 2016 drama suspense. Erased? That's a good guess. No, it was not. It's from manga. "91 Days? You got it. GG. that's... Okay. Sure. Fuck. I don't know what this is, honestly. Kitty grade. Okay. Well, GG, I guess. I'll be right back, chat. I've returned, chat. You know what we do today, chat? We finish the fucking guide. We're gonna finish the damn guide, okay? We will. And then we'll publish it. Honestly, do I even need to have this table? I feel like the stuff that I want to put here is not the table. It's an in-game recording of the skill, but we don't have that yet. So I think I'll just leave it empty for now. Okay, this I can do though. So let's go to Flynn's. Characters. Flynn's. Do we have an icon for the mini burst? We don't. Or for the Northline Spirit Storm. Damn. GG. Can we submit our fan art for this guy? If you wanna put something, if you wanna draw the or like if you have some fan art you want to put in the guide, you can send it to me if you want. But I'm not really. I don't care enough about what it looks like to actively request art. Okay. Yeah, okay. I think for this we can do it in a table. So, table 3. Uh, Premium, Farina, Sarah. Okay, so we want to split this in 4 columns. Yeah. Inefa QE. Want to make this centered. Then I know. EQ. Why isn't this centered? I know EQ. Then sucrose. E. Then cleanse. Combo. Alright. This we split in 4 again. And Farina. Actually, no, that's not true. We'll split it in 7. Ah! This is kind of annoying. Huh. Whatever. Farina, copy image. E. Then this, then this, then this, and then repeat. Then Sarah, gonna be split in 5. How did that happen? Whatever, but like, how did that happen? Okay. Weapons. Okay, we can make a table for this as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We need a table. Hmm. 2 by 11. Prospector's shovel. Blood-soaked ruins. Blood-soaked. Am I an idiot or what? Favonius lance. Staff of Scarlet Sands. Deathmatch and Ballad of the Fjords. Ketane cross spear. Missive wind spear and Tamayudatei. Tamayudatei no Ohanashi. Right? Are you right? Primordial Jade Winged Spear. Skyward Spine. Engulfing Lightning. Staff of Halma. Okay. Alright, then weapons, pole arms, prospector's shovel. Blood-soaked ruins. Livonius lance. Staff of Scarlet Sands. Hey, it's Staff of the Scarlet Sands. That's crazy. Deathmatch and Ballad of the Fjords. Etane Cross Spear. Missive Wind Spear. And Torch. Jadewing Spear. You type staff instead of staff. GG. Scoured Spine. Engulfing Lightning. Staff of Homa. Right? Okay, so I want this whole table to be properly centered and middle. Uh, ah! Okay. Alright. Then that's wrong. And then I want to make an actual weapon sheet. So let me open the Flynn's V1. Look at weapon comparison. I don't really need to include every single one. Add Vortex Vanquisher and Calamity Queller? No. They'll be in the sheet, or they'll be in the weapon comparison, but they won't be in It won't be in I don't have anything to say about them. Yeah. Yeah, Blood Soaked, Homa, Jadewing Spear, South Halo, Homa. It is single thing, Jadewing Spear. Infinite Skyward Spine, Vortex from Calamity Pillar. Skyward Spine. I should have a Fab Lance. With no changes as well. Yeah. Fjords, Deathmatch. Okay, all of these are. Okay. Two rotations. I need to remove the data validation. Alright. Okay. I should just make a insert chart bar linked chart open source. I'll remove app. Move this one. Yeah. Uh, okay. Legend. First of all, most importantly, That was very important. I want the axis to be bigger, but I don't know if I can do that. I'll just make this bigger, I guess. This bigger. Data labels. Yep. Percentage. Flynn's. DPS. In versus Prospector's shovel. R5. If I make this bold, does it make it bold here? It doesn't. That's cooked. I want to make certain values bold. I don't know if I can do that, though. Yeah, whatever. That's fine. This is good enough for now. Okay. Is violence on Flynn's worse for team DPS when you're not using an F on the team, or does it not change? It doesn't really change. Remove the X-axis label. Yeah, I should do that. Item can't be deleted. What the fuck? Fuck you. Oh, wait, never mind. Horizontal axis title. No. How do I remove it? What the fuck? Can I just make it 0? No. I can't. Excel would never do this to you? Yeah. Make it white? That's smart. That's smart. It's a good idea. Let's do that. Alright. Okay. Artifact stats. I think I can use this icon. So I want to insert table 5x2. Yeah. Actually, no. We just need 3x2. Attack percent. Around equal ER. Percent or ER. Yeah. Attack percent EM. Crit. Okay. So, we have Night of the Skies Unraveling, Maréchal say, and TF. I guess I'll also want to use 2-piece, 2-piece. Artifact set description percentage of Night of the skies unraveling. Oh. Did I delete that? Shit, I think I deleted it. No. Pretty sure I did delete it. No, it's fine. Okay. So Sky TF Michael Z Hunter. Actually, insert column right, merge. Split. Split. Personal DPS. Team DPS. Okay. Sky. 100%. 100%. I also want everything centered except this. I want a line left. Okay. Alright. So we have Sky. Next is Michael Z Hunter. Actually, I want to change this. Okay. Um. Then I want TF. And then I want doobies. Oh, glad. Demon Echoes. Vermilion. Is there other attack percent stuff? Reverie. Whimsy. Navia's set. Is that attack? It is. Wow. That's crazy. But we also have the EM sets. The Wanderer's Troop. Gilded. Flop. Insert row below. I also want just normal, straight up Gilded. Where's Gilded? Okay. What I shall say. DF. Gilded. I guess I should just do a quick write-up. He's here asked to provide information in the most complicated way possible. Ends up adding 17 artifact sets to explain doobies. True. Anyways, Marie-José. TF. The other TF. Oh, I'm cooked. I didn't properly change this. Oh no. Okay. Then Gilded Dreams. And Doobies. So Marie-José Hunter. Team DPS 99%. Personal DPS 100.2%. TF. Same rotation length. %. 14-second rotation. $96, $94. Gilded Dreams, around 89%, around 85%, and Tubies Stoopies, around 88%, around 83%. Gilded Dreams provides useful stats, but Flynn's EM saturation makes it fairly weak compared to other sets. This is one of your options while farming for his signature set. Doopies is effectively a slightly worse 4-piece gilded. It's the same, or it has the same purpose, which is to be a placeholder until you get his set. Alright. Cool. Insert table. We don't need percentage things here. So it's just going to be 2x6. Alright. BV. Serenade. Viridescent Venerer. Silken Moons Serenade. Tenacity of the Illith. Noblesse Oblige. Scrolls of the Hero of Cinder City. Instructor. Okay, so this, and Millilith. Then Bless. Then Scrolls. Then Instructor. Bro. Fucking hell. I fucking hate this shit sometimes. I don't know how to select this. Okay. There we go. Alright. Okay, good enough. Oh yeah. I forbore. Night of the Skies Unraveling. It's not unraveling, it's unveiling. God damn it. What? Alright. And I think that's it, chat. I think the guide is ready. We could definitely do some more, like, finishing touches, but I kind of can't be bothered. Now do Llama, true. Maybe... You change the page to black and text to white? No. Maybe I should give a letter grade to each character in the roles. Oron, B. Leonson, B. Sarah, B. Cookie, B. Fischl, B. Dory, D. Lisa, F. Beto, F. Yai, D. Electro Traveler, D to B. Hydroslot. I know. A. Yulon. A. Karina. B. Candace. A. Singto. B. Mona. C. So there's no S in Hydro? Yeah. Honestly, Yulon should be B as well. No, she should be A. But maybe Singto is A then. Bro, the fact that burst every other rotation Singto is about as good as burst every rotation Yulon is so funny. It's so hilarious to me. But I know no one's gonna play it like this. So like... I don't know. Mona, B. Barbara, A. Kokomi, B. Tijuan, A. Maybe Barbara's B as well, actually. Why is Tijuan A? Because unlike Kokomi, her her skill follows you around, and unlike Barbara, if you miss the sack proc, you just lose 2 seconds instead of fucking 10. Honestly, maybe in the battery slot, I should have Inefa SS. And Oron A, Eonson B to A, Sarah B, Cookie B, Fischl B. Yeah. Yeah. Your Sijun Hydro Up is random and every 2 seconds. It doesn't matter. You only need Hydro Up every like 6 seconds. Alright, because like you have your on-field app, then your next one immediately after. and it's gonna take 2 seconds to consume the first 0.5. So it's at 2 seconds, like 2 seconds later you deal damage. Another 2 seconds to consume the rest. It'll deal damage again 4 seconds later. And then, as long as you reapply Hydro before 6 seconds later, you won't lose a proc. You don't need Hydro up every 2 seconds. Lunar Charge only consumes the same amount of aura as Electro Charge. It doesn't wipe auras, it just removes 0.5 U. And because it ticks lower, it also means that the auras will exist on enemies for longer than an Electro Charge. So Seijuin's aura is more than enough. Or Seijuin's app is more than enough. Anyways. Sucrose. S. Loma. B. Chilonin. A. Bennett. A. Eonson. C. Lanyon. A. Kazuha. B. Venti. B. Zhongli. B. Heureuse. F to SS. So okay. Then we need a title page. For now, I guess we'll just use Flinza's splash. Can I not copy the image? Do I need to inspect to get the image? Maybe I can, no. Probably on OmniGCat. Lens. Flynn's full in-depth guide. Oh no, that's not good. What the fuck happened here? Oh my god, something deeply wrong has happened. Okay. Okay, there we go. word count. I'm at a little bit over 12k, I think. 12,500 words. Okay. Anyone with the link can view, copy link, done. Here's the link. Only 1,200 words? No, 12,000 words, buddy. Oh boy. Was on Twitter? Yeah, well. Made a short Flynn's guide for fun. That's a good idea, by the way. Oh my god, plus 77? Holy. Your weapon comparison is not centered. Is it not? You're right. There you go. Thanks for letting me know. Are the numbers in the overview section meant to be pages? They're not relating to pages. This? Oh. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. In the table of content options, heading levels? No. Update table of contents. There we go. Do you guys want me to change the color? Maybe I should. Do dark purple. Hmm. Yeah, no. That's not good. That's too light. Wait. GG. Uh... Okay, that's fine, actually. Yeah, that's good. That's good. That's good. Ew. There we go. That's the right color. There we go. We found it. Now make the tables white. No. Oh, do you mean the borders of the tables? Where border color? Can we justify all text? No! Justify text looks ugly! I will die on this hill. Justify text looks horrible. I refuse. Sucrose. Sucrose. Don't use Kazuha. I need to change this. Open source. Art style, background color. There we go. Fixed. Okay, so it's done. Weapon chart background color is wrong. Is it? No, it's not. Because it doesn't look different to me. I literally used the fucking... No, you're right, it does look slightly different. Why is it different? I literally used the picker. I used the color picker and I clicked on the background. What the fuck? You can also use none for the background? Oh, can you? That's smart. That's so smart. Or not? I can't update it for some reason? Why is it not? Yo! What's going on here? I can't update it! Where's the update button? It disappeared! What? Also, where the fuck did my data go? It just disappeared too! Oh, it's over here. How do I make... I can't update it. Whatever. Then it stays like this. It is what it is. GG. Refresh page, maybe? I'll try. Nope. GG. V5 isn't out? Oh, is it not V5? Is it V4? No, this is V5. What is V15? It's just that V5 didn't have changes. Alright, whatever. Engage business. Page 21 damage distribution chart is still white. You're right. That's not... What? What do you mean access denied? What? Okay, dude. Oh, it's because there's too many people that have it open. That's why it's not letting me update, I think. Wait. No, it's because I fucking... Because I logged into another account somehow. I don't really know how, but... I don't get it. I don't get it at all. I did not change accounts. What the fuck? Whatever. But now we should be able to update, yeah. And if we go to... update as well. Yeah. Unk lost the technology. I'm older than him. True. Look at the minus 15k. Everyone's begging me to do it, so fine. Yeah, that's a good one. That's so good. That's so good. Okay, I need the mods to remove something we don't use because we need this ammo. That's so good. Oh, that's so fucking good. Oh, that's amazing. Oh. Yeah, we can remove tower. Tower is a bad emote. Oh, the mod's not here? Fine. Here we go. We have it. H look up is such a good emote. Refresh chat overlay? Fine. 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 Okay. Is there anything else I want to do today? I don't know. Llama prep work for the llama guide? Oh boy. Are we making a llama guide? I kind of don't want to. I feel like there's nothing. Like, there's just nothing to say about that character. It's like, hey, do you want to play better Nahida? She exists now. You think Emily's ugly? You can get Llama for Kenichi instead if you want. But Llama is ugly? Bro, have you seen her skill animation? It's so pretty. I swear, man. They are... They want her to sell. Like, her animations are just so fucking good. Anyways, chat. I think that's gonna be it for today. Tomorrow, I have no fucking clue what we're gonna do. We'll figure it out. We can raid Arnold. Everyone gonna say hi, smile. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.